Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a little bit of a delayed video. I know it's been a minute since I've actually made any videos, whether that be motovlogging or anything to do with the A3 or the all-road or really anything. There's a couple reasons for that. We're kind of just going to jump right into it because, as a lot of you know, in a couple of my videos, I've talked about how limited the A3 has been in terms of what I can do on the performance and without like a whack ton of money. And unfortunately, the time has come to where I have sold the A3. It's no longer here. There's a couple of reasons for that outside of, you know, the modifiability and the support for that vehicle being so limited, in the sense that it costs so much money to make that platform really fast, and being a really small channel and not making an astronomical amount of money with my career, it wasn't really a viable option to be able to keep cranking out content on the channel. And that kind of leads me to my other reason, as well as, I don't know if any of you are aware, if you live in Vancouver or pretty much anywhere in British Columbia in Canada, gas prices right now are astronomically mental. They're through the roof. It literally costs, for 94, which is our, like, not, I can't even say equivalent, but our version of American 93 is in the neighborhood of $2 a liter right now, which, to convert that directly without conversion rates or anything, is about $7.50 a gallon for gas. And that's a really big problem because here in Canada, our gas quality is super bad. Basically to the point where our 94 octane is basically equivalent to American regular. It's just really bad gas. So in order to make that equivalent amount of horsepower compared to even my setup on the A3 in the States, would be like bigger turbo injectors, fueling, everything. And we're talking like, at that point, if I blow up a motor, like $10,000, and I don't have that kind of money kicking around. So being as I am in the pursuit of something in the future, obviously, that's going to be like super fast. I'm going to build a rocket ship at some point, and hopefully this is going to be the beginning of one of my rocket ships. We still have the all-road, and the all-road obviously has a lot of potential, being a 2.7 liter twin turbo. For those of you that know anything about the B5 S4, that is an absolutely fantastic platform. Those cars make so much power with literally just doing a turbo, like the turbo upgrade, or literally doing a single turbo and fueling. Those cars can handle so much power. So obviously the all-road is going to stick around. We're going to keep building that car. So if you're here for all-road stuff, even though I know those videos don't do super fantastic, you're good. Car's still here. We're still going to build that. But in the position that I'm in now, the car that I have now is literally the perfect platform for what we're going to build next. I have all of the parts to make this car already go above what is considered the stage 3 for what this car is, and it's a stage 4. We have all those parts ready to go. We're ready to do that build like right away. So we're going to be jumping right into cranking this car up to not quite 11, because there's like other stuff that we could do, then we'll talk about that. But we're going to go ahead and show you guys what that new car is. So if you were here for A3 content, I'm really sorry that we couldn't build that platform right away. Hopefully we can revisit that platform in the future, because, you know, that was probably one of my most favorite cars and favorite platforms to work on because of the interchangeability. The cost wasn't that crazy for like doing simple stuff, but in the future we will get back to it. I would really like a 3.2 A3. That would be amazing. I've always loved VR6s. I've had 2. I would be down for 3, and I would be down to make that a turbo 3.2 if the money is there, obviously, at some point. But anyways, without me rambling on anymore about random crap that isn't happening right now, I'm going to show you guys the new car. A lot of you are going to laugh right away. I know that. A lot of you are going to be like, what the hell is this guy doing with this car, and what is he going to be able to do with it? But I will show you. I'm really stoked, and I will show you why that is. So this is key for one of my cars. This is the all-road Audi key. But if you look, this key is quite similar, but it's a Volkswagen. That's not a Volkswagen. Something over there might be a Volkswagen, and it's definitely not a Hyundai. Before we even jump ahead and I show you guys what the new car is, I want you to guess down in the comments, just based off of the condition and this key, what the new car is, and I'll give you a couple seconds to do that, if you even do that for whatever reason. But we'll walk over to it now. So, we're not cranking up the displacement. It's still a 2-liter, but we are switching fuel types. So, ladies, the very few of you, and gentlemen, without further ado, this is the new build. What we are currently looking at is a 2009 Jetta TDI. So this is, for those of you that know TDIs, this isn't a BRM engine code, this isn't a PD, this is a common rail. I know, in a Mark V, doesn't make sense. But in Canada, in 2009, the Mark V body was the first year that the common rail got put into a Jetta. So we didn't quite switch over yet. Now it's silver. It is super, super ugly. I do not like silver. I'm not a huge fan. It's pretty clean for its age. It does have some clear bra adhesive left over that I took off of the car, but it's not too bad. And I'll show you the main reason as to why I bought this. Now, like I said, and I'll get some more shots real quick before I go inside. It's tinted already. I did that. I had the car and it was a fishbowl. I hate fishbowl. A lot of the people at my work have said that these aren't the regular taillights and the light is blowing this out big time. But these are darker Mark V taillights and they're not like night shaded or like rattle can or tinted or anything. They're just the darker ones. So we will go inside and I will explain to you why we got this car. So, a couple of different things. Oh, be quiet. Number one, the biggest reason why, or I guess the common rail is actually the biggest reason as to why I got this particular car. It is a DSG, so I know you manual purists are going to be upset with me. This is a DSG. Couple reasons for that. Obviously, having launch control is a big one, and then daily drivability is just fantastic. It's already DSG tuned. I did that. I didn't really cover that because it's not anything like super important. It's a really easy process, and everyone needs to do it with the TDIs. But if we look here, this thing only has 200,000 K on it. And a lot of you are gonna be like, wow, that's a lot. For a common rail TDI, that is not a lot. And I got a really, really awesome deal on this car because it was actually a friend of mine who sold the car to me. It is one of the lowest specs that you can get in the Mark V. It is cloth interior and it's not even GLI plaid seat interior or leather. So that might change, but obviously we're not the type of people to focus too hard on cosmetics right away. But as I said, this does have the 2-liter common rail. This isn't a CJAA common rail, this is a CBEA. So this is literally the first year that the common rail was available in any Jetta, and we're gonna modify the absolute living crap out of it, and we already have the parts to do it. But this is just kind of the intro video, but I'm going to make those of you who stuck around to the end very, very happy that you did, because I'm going over to a friend's house with the car. None of them have seen it, and I'm not a huge fan of the front tires that are on this car, and it being front wheel drive, we're gonna have to burn them off. And I've never had anyone, I don't even think I've been around anyone who's tried a front wheel drive burnout before. I've seen it. I don't think I've had any friends that have had front wheel drive cars that were capable of doing burnouts, and I'm not sure this one will be able to with a with a stock tune on it. But we're gonna get the boys to hold this thing back. We're gonna fire up the e-brake and we're gonna see if this thing will do a massive cooker, because I have the urge to hunt for new wheels because these are very, very ugly. And worst case scenario, I will throw the new speeds from the A3 on here. But anyways, that is the intro to the new TDI build project. I'm still actively looking for another car because obviously I would like to build something super, super cool that's gonna appeal to more people. But I know this platform is so limited on YouTube already, and the first major upgrade that we're doing has literally no coverage. So I'm hoping that a lot of people are gonna find the stuff that we're gonna do to this car really, really helpful. But anyways, without blabbering on once again anymore, let's go cook these tires. Okay, you know how to do this thing? Ready? No. Oh.
It's got too much torque. So hop right in it. Like hop right in it. It's a DSG. I'll launch it. I'll put it in launch control. Do it. Fuck it.
Oh man, this is gonna end bad.
Yeah, kind of. Tyler, watch out. Ryan's gonna show you how it's done.
Oh man.
Yo, Ryan, window down. Yo, Ryan, bring your window down. Ryan, bring your window down. There you go.
We got all the boys on it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then let your foot all the way off. Go. Holy shit. Alright. So anyways, we're gonna get the Jetta to do a burnout. The Civic did a burnout. That was it. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.